Mould King Magic Station Part 3 Bag 2. Hello everybody and welcome to Square Ghost, and as you can see we've just started part 3 and we are making up little benches. We've got the seat itself, the backs, and we're going to do the sides in a minute. Just thought I'd show you very quickly before we get them on. Little claws that will just go into the back. Not going to spend a lot of time, just wanted to show you where the start was of this section. And there you go, there is our 4 chairs made up. Don't like how the slopes are free sloping there, they just connect to the bottom. That's just how they are. You can just about see enough exactly what they are. So we're going to get them to now the station and then see what's next. So we've just spent the last couple of minutes making up these columns, and it's just basically one of these black columns, and you have to stick the squares on the end with the decoration on. Obviously something will go on top later. There's 30 of these to make up. I had a little heart attack at first when I thought there was only 29, but there happens to be 21 there and 9 there, which is your 30. That's because I can't count. And that's where we're going. We're going to stick them all where they say they're going to go, and then carry on from there and see what goes on top. Well, I hope you can see they're all on. Some not as firm as I would like, but they're on nevertheless. I'm a little bit shaky, as you know, because of my nerve damage, and I'm a bit worried that when I have to put the tops on, because all these are going to be tops, it's all going to be the foundations for the roof. I hope I'm going to be steady enough to make this, so it's going to be interesting. But anyway, everything is on, everything's in the right place. They're on the studs at the moment, so I can't actually mount at that. We're all in position, we're ready to go, and now I think we're going to start to put some things on top. So without further ado, let's get them on. And there you go, that is the end of part 3. And you can see we've continued, we've built up, and then we've just been putting the things on the end of the poles. We've made arches, got these little yellow lights, bricks. They're not light bricks, but you know what I mean, they're coloured yellow, so I think they'll look like lights. We've bridged the gap of the gate in 2 places there, but as you can see they just meet up, they don't really join, not yet. Same again, if I come across, we started with our bench, you can see down there, again we're joining in the middle and in the end. This time, I'll come and show you something in a minute that was a little bit fiddly. If it looks that it isn't down dead flat, it's because it isn't. It's quite hard to fit on, and I've managed just to get it on as best as I can. But it is on, it is connected, and you can see it connects the 2 parts together. Everything is slowly but surely firming up. We have our other side, as you can see, we have some 2 biggish walls built up on the other side as well. And like I say, we're going to start to build up here, I believe, in part 4. But yeah, it's been interesting. If you look at it that way, it's even more interesting. Like I say, fiddly build, everything's up, nothing down so far. And onward and upward to the other. And I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please hit that thumbs up button, click on that like. Don't be frightened to drop a few comments, whatever you want. What do we think of the look? Is it too flimsy? I don't know. We'll continue as we find out with the build. And if you want to continue on to part 4 tomorrow, which will be the end of Act 2, then all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Not too hard. Anybody who has watched this little video, as I say with any of my little videos, thank you very, very much for watching. And I hope I'll see you all tomorrow for part 4 of Mould King's Magic Station. And I've remembered the name again. Woohoo! And with that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all